What is up, guys and gals, gamers, YouTubers, and all my little roughnecks out there? It's your boy Dale Rico, and I'm coming back at you. I know I didn't post up a video this past Monday. Things just kind of got a little crazy. I had a lot of errands to do, so I apologize about that. I wanted to do one yesterday, but again, a lot of things started to come up. I started getting a lot of random phone calls, which I'm going to get to in a second, because that's going to be the main topic of this video is the phone calls that I've been getting. But first I want to address Super Bowl coming up. Panthers versus Broncos, gonna be an awesome game. I'm kind of like, obviously I'm a Cowboys fan, so I really don't care which way it plays out. I just want a really good game, like not like last year. I can't stand the fact that the Patriots won, and then the year before that when Seattle absolutely blew out the Broncos. It was absolutely just boring. It's boring to watch when the games are a blowout like that. It's totally boring. So I'm just looking forward to a good game. Part of me wants Peyton Manning to retire, as this is his last rodeo, as he's been quoted saying to Bill Belichick after defeating the Patriots this past Sunday. So I'd like him to retire with one last win, one last championship, Super Bowl ring. On the other hand, it's like, man, Cam Newton and the Panthers, they've just been on a tear this year, and I can't even imagine what would have happened and the hype that would have been going on had they won against the Falcons and cost them their only loss this year. They are currently 17-1, so it's yeah, I could go either way. A lot of flack has been going on about Cam Newton. My brother in particular, he's huge Cam Newton, like, not, I don't want to say hater, but he's just coming down on him pretty hard about how he's like immature, and it's like, you gotta remember, these are kids playing. I'm 32. These guys are like 26, 27. I mean, Peyton Manning's coming on, he's 39 right now, so he's one of the older, like, more wiser, and I don't have to jump up and cheer every time I score a touchdown and chest bumps and stuff. And he's been there before, he's done the thing. But Cam Newton, he's still a kid, man. So I understand where he's coming from. My brother doesn't like it, he thinks it's immature. I don't care. Either way, just want a good game. So that's the first thing that I wanted to address. The next topic that I want to get into is Destiny. Iron Banner's launched this week. This week it's on Rift, and I am so pissed off. Well, maybe I shouldn't say pissed off. I'm more just, it's been a frustrating just a couple of days. It's only Wednesday. It launched yesterday, 1 a.m. my time here on the West Coast. So Iron Banner just launched and kind of refreshed for the Destiny system just yesterday, and it's been an absolute nightmare for me. Now, those of you that have watched my videos before and kind of have heard what I've had to say about the Call of Duty experience that I've had, I cannot stand it when people are camping and they're sniping and they're just kind of, staying in the back, and I can't stand that tactic. Now, it's already done a lot with any kind of Destiny Crucible gameplay. There's a lot of people that just kind of stand on the edges, they'll snipe, and a lot of them will use the No Land Beyond, which is an exotic weapon. For those that don't know Destiny, I think I gotta kind of roll you into it a little bit. So there's 3 different tiers of weapons. Here's your primary weapon, which is usually an auto rifle, scout rifle, hand cannon, or pistol, and then there's a pulse rifle. With your secondary, you get your shotguns, you have your sniper rifles, you have a fusion rifle, which is kind of like a laser guided shotguns, if you need something like that. And then there is a sidearm, which is like a little pistol as well, but a lot weaker. And then there's your heavy ammo, which is rocket launchers, heavy machine guns, light machine guns, if you're not familiar with that terminology, swords, and then I think that's it. Anyway, you know what? I'm rambling on about the guns and everything. The basic thing that's really setting me off is the gameplay. Man, I probably should record myself a little bit more, because all I've been doing is just raging. These guys, they just set up in the back, they start sniping, and with Rift, it's like capture the flag. So not capture the flag, but I'm trying to think of something that it's equivalent to, but basically there's an orb in the center of the map. You have to take that orb, you have to go to your opponent's area, their little base spawn point, and you have to slam that orb into their spot, and you get more points. If you travel the distance but you get stopped, you still get like some kind of bonus points for that. But that's the nature of the game. So with this particular gameplay, everybody is just camped out in their section. Now I understand as a defensive tactic, like if the other team, if I'm playing, the other team has the orb, I'm gonna kind of fall back, and I'm gonna try to see if I can, you know, scout them out and see where they are, and then I'll take them out. But everybody, every team that I've played against, every single match, it seems, when it's 6 versus 6, at least 4 of those people have sniper rifles, and then the other 2, they have shotguns, so they'll be the aggressors trying to go after the orbs. But every single other person will stand in the back, they'll use their sniper rifle, they'll kill people, start building up their little points to where they can activate their special abilities. And it's just so frustrating because that's not the way I play. I cannot stay in camping. I don't camp myself. Sniping is not my strongest suit. I can do it, I just don't like to because it's boring. I'll stand there in one corner forever looking for somebody. I'll get maybe 2 or 3 kills, and then that's like the match for like 3 minutes. I'm just standing there, and I don't understand how people can play like that. On the other hand, it's frustrating for me because I'm going after these people with the orbs, and everybody's just, it's hard to focus on one player who's jumping around in front of you trying to take them out, and then there's like 3 or 4 other people just out here with sniper rifles focused in on you because you're trying to take out their teammate. God, it's maddening, and I can't stand it. So I think I might do like a rage montage, just because I know I sound ridiculous, and I know that I'm just like sitting here getting hella hot-headed. My blood pressure's boiling, so I don't know, maybe you'll get a kick out of it. If that's something you want to see, let me know in the comments below. Now, the final topic that I wanted to get into today is these phone calls. Now, I've been getting, since Christmas, all right, there have been 6 different romantic exes from my past. Now, I say exes, not all of them were my girlfriend, but these 6 different people have had some kind of romantic thing with me over the years. And so one of them contacted me around Christmas time. The other 5 have contacted me in the past 2 weeks. And I have to take a step back, and I'm just like, wow, there's like I don't know what kind of conspiracy is going on with these girls. I don't know if they like met up one day, found each other on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, and were just like, oh, you know Rico? Oh yeah, I used to do this with him. I used to date him. I don't know, but it's like messing with my mind, so I don't know what to do about it. If it was just 1, 2, maybe 3, it would be like, that's kind of a coincidence, but you know what? I can handle this. I can talk to them, and I could just be like, what are you doing? What's going on? And just kind of catch up and just leave it at that. But there's 6. There's 6. 2 holy trinities. 2 triforces. 2 groups of the 3 musketeers. Oh, I don't know. And everybody, you know what? I've been getting so many compliments. Like, so many of my friends are just like, woo, good for you, have fun, you know, just bang it out, you know, have at it, and just never call them again, and blah blah blah. And it's like, that's never been me. I've never been the one to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get some tonight. Like, I've never been that kind of guy. They know I'm not that kind of guy. So I'm not sure what it is. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what it is that they're looking to me for. And it's just kind of messing with my mind, because let me just break it down through each one. Okay, so one of them is engaged. Now, me and her, at one time, she was probably the one that I was gonna marry. I thought she was the one. I was ready to have a life with her, settle down, and kind of thing. And back then, she wasn't. She was just like, nah, I don't really want to do marriage. I'm actually divorced. That's not something I want to do. I mean, she was like, I love you, and we actually had those loving feelings and were really intimate, but that's not something that she wanted. She wanted to focus on this and, maybe finish schooling, master's degree, all these other things, and we lived kind of far apart, so it just didn't work out, and, we went our separate ways. But she calls me back, and she's engaged. Now, if she's calling me to tell me that she's engaged, it's like, well, why would you call to tell me that? Like, I don't give a shit. I don't know. But in any event, so yeah, she's engaged. But before she even told me that she was engaged, she was like, oh, I'm on vacation. what are your days off? Do you mind if I come see you? Now, this was around New Year's, and I was just like, no, my days off are this. Yeah, we can hang out. Like, I didn't think too much of it because I really didn't know what to think. And then, of course, that didn't happen. She never even came, bailed out, whatever. And then, like, a few days after New Year's, she was like, oh, yeah, by the way, I'm engaged. It's like, whoa, why would you even want to come see me if you're engaged? That makes no sense to me. She claims it's harmless. She claims it's this, whatever. And it's just, it's nagging at my head. Like, you don't talk to your ex. You don't offer to go see your ex and travel to go see your ex if you're engaged with somebody. Not only that, but she has been calling pretty steadily since then. You do the math. The second one, she's actually same kind of thing. She's going through a separation, divorce. I don't think she's after anything. I think she's more just for the support emotionally. Dude was really bad to her, and she knows that I've always been just kind of there for her in the past. So she's kind of come to me. We've just kind of talked, and you know, I'm just kind of being there. So I don't have to worry about what kind of agenda or any kind of ulterior motive that she might have had for me. So I'm cool with that. She knows I love her, like, not like that, but like she knows I love her, like I'll do anything, and you know, I'm just there for her. It's all good. It's all gravy. We're just friends. Cool. Now, those are the only two that have actually been girlfriends. The other ones, we've had some kind of involvement, like physically. So it's like, I think maybe that's what they're looking for. I don't know. I don't like to assume either. That's awkward if you walk up to a girl and you know, who's from the past and be like, oh, you're talking to me because you want some of that action. Yeah. But yeah, so I would never want to make that assumption. I would never want to call them out on it. So I'm just kind of like feeling them out and seeing what's going on. One of them is already shut down. She was just like, oh, hey, what's going on? We should like totally hang out, and like, oh, we should go see this movie, and we got to go to this restaurant. And I'm like, you're kind of coming on a little strong. Like, I don't know if I feel comfortable with this, because I remember when I was into you and I dated you, I'm the kind of guy that likes to pay for shit. Like, I don't expect women to bust out their wallets, and, you know, I just, it's not an ego thing. It's not a testosterone manly thing. It's just, you know, this is what I was raised to do. Like, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna, you know, do whatever I can. And I feel absolutely weird when women do pay for stuff. I really do. It makes me really uncomfortable unless I get to that level of comfort with them and we establish something. But in any event, yeah, I always pay for something. She knows that, and she was just like, oh yeah, we should go do this, and we should go see this movie. Not only is it a movie I'm not interested in, but again, from her past, I remember that's what I used to do. And it's like, yeah, I used to pay for the dates, and then after dinner she'd be like texting and talking to people and like, oh, can you drop me off here? And it's like, oh, I'm gonna go see my friend Chris, and she gonna be off like banging other dudes. Well, I'm just like taking care of all this stuff and spending money on them. It's like, yeah, you're not worth it. Not that I was looking for sex, not that I was looking for sex at all, but it's just like, come on, like I don't even get a kiss or nothing. But anyway, ever since I turned her down, she's been kind of cold, distant, and just kind of like, yeah, see, I knew what you were trying to get at. Not happening. Now the final three, again, these three have never been my girlfriend. One of them wanted to be my girlfriend at the time, and she's come at various different points in my life. I was 20 or 21, and she was 15. I had no idea. I thought she was at least 18 and 19 because she was very developed. She was very, she seemed kind of mature for her age. And the only reason why I found out she was 15 is because she was having a birthday. And she was all like, oh, hey, I have this event going on. My parents are throwing me a big party. I want you to be there. I want you to be like my escort kind of thing. You know, walk me down. And it's a big celebration. I want you to be there. Please say you'll be there. And I was like, of course. Yeah, I'm into you. You know, what do you need me to do? Do I need a suit? Is it like kind of formal? Like, what's going on? Yeah, it's kind of formal. There's going to be this, and there's going to be, there's going to be a dance. So they're going to choreograph something for me. And it kind of triggered. It's a big celebration. They're going to have a choreographed dance. And I was like, and I just kind of played along at first, and I was just like trying to feed out for information. But I was like, your birthday's this, isn't it? It's like, what? Why not have this party for your birthday? Like, why not have it on this date? Why does it have to be like 4 months away in July? Like, what's going on with that? She's like, well, it's part of my birthday celebration. It's part of this, you know, but this is just the typical thing they do for quinceañeras. Quinceañeras. And then after I heard that, I was just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, you're jailbait. Sorry. Call me when you're 18. She called me when she was 18. And then she got involved with some people. She called me again when now she's like 23. Called me again, hit me up, and no idea what she wants. And but she's been consistent. I mean, she has kind of kept the communication going all that time. So it's whatever. The last two, of course, one of them does have a boyfriend, the same boyfriend that she was with back then when things happened, and I don't know. It's just throwing me for a loop. Now, the only reason why it's mostly throwing me for a loop is because I know what kind of guy I am. Like, I'm a pretty good guy. I can be funny. I can be, you know, very supportive, and I can be all these different things. I'm about a 6 at best on my attractive scale, and that's being generous. So when all these girls are coming at me at the same time, I have to be suspicious. I have to be like, no, there's something else going on. There's no way I'm that good. I'm not that good. I'm not that good of a person. So don't I mean, I should have the right to be suspicious, right? I mean, what does this mean? You guys tell me. I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave them out in the comments below. Tell me, what do you think I should do? I mean, I am all out of idea. And you know, it's so ironic because the only person that I want any kind of attention or any kind of conversation with, she's not even talking to me. I want this person to call me and I want this person to text me. I can't even get them to respond. And I have 6 others trying to get at me. So I guess that's love's irony. I guess that's love's cruel joke. Is that oh yeah, we're gonna throw all this beauty, we're gonna throw all this sex and all this attention, we're gonna throw all these, we're gonna throw everything at you, but the one thing that you actually want, we're just gonna hold that back. We're just gonna like dangle it there, just out of reach. We're just gonna put it like right there. You can't even reach it. Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea what to think. I don't know what to do about them. I'm just gonna keep on feeling it out, playing it out, seeing, you know, having the conversation, seeing what's going down. But other than that, I know, like, for me, I can't be emotionally invested. I know that for me though, I cannot be emotionally invested. That's the one thing that I have to do for myself, and it sucks because I'm a very compassionate person. So I know that my emotions can tend to rise during certain events, certain conversations if it gets really deep. But I have to check myself, and I have to turn myself into another person just to be able to keep those at bay. And I don't like feeling like that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, and I'll keep you guys updated on what goes down. In any event, I hope you guys are having a good hump day. Hey, Mike, guess what day it is? Hope you guys are having a good time, having a great rest of your week. I will be posting up more videos. If you want, please subscribe down below if you want to keep in touch and keep up to date on my videos that are coming out. In the meantime, take care. Talk to y'all later, okay? Peace.